Hi chat, welcome to another stream. How are y'all doing today? It's a work day. We're gonna be doing some work. I figured I had some stuff that was fairly open source friendly, so I was going to just do a bit of it on stream. But let's see, it is Thursday, March 27th of 2025. We are back for yet another stream in the middle of the day. Yeah, so I guess to give some context on what we're trying to accomplish here is if you look at our test suite for this repository and we find a recent backend change, this one is a backend change, and you look at our timing, we have sharded into 11 shards. They're 0 index, so this is the 11th. And you'll notice that the longest one is 28 minutes, but the shortest one is 17 minutes. So they're fairly unbalanced. And so I'm looking into mechanisms to make these slightly more balanced. The way we group tests right now is roughly a consistent hashing of the test class. This is similar to how xdist would redistribute tests, and generally gives you the best performance because it will share class setup and teardown. At least that's the theory. I want to see if I can shard test by individual test and see the overall timing there. Unfortunately, when I attempt to do that, a shit ton of tests fail. When I first did this, there were 433 tests. I'm down to 29, which is not bad. Because I've fixed a few systemic issues. But as you can see, the test suite doesn't currently pass. However, you'll see that these numbers are a lot more even. They're definitely higher than before, but they're a lot more even, which is maybe better. Maybe better. Let me say hi to everyone who's here. And I got a notification replay if I can log into Streamlabs. Oh, that phone. Shush. Work stream, particularly Pythonic. Thank you for the resub at 2 months. Appreciate your continued support. That gives you a fancy new badge. We've also got Strongly Typed, who has resubbed at 49 months. 49 months. That's so many. It's good to see you again. Drunk Time Lord, how you doing? Hello, hello. Let me read some chat. Let me see who's here. The scam train is covering up, so we're gonna read it from the terminal. Well, Dothis was first today. Hello, hello. We also got Strange Sorcerer. How you doing? Granger is also here. Yo. Hello, hello. Camillus, good to see you again. Marsha is also here. Hello, hello. Nachiket Live. Hello, hello. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Now I can read it from the other one, so. Whoop. What did you say about xdist? The way xdist distributes tests by default is to group them by class. I believe they call it their load scope grouping mechanism. Something like that. But it tends to be the most performant. What the fuck is my phone? I believe it's called load scope. Data Dev, hello, hello, welcome, welcome. What's the shard tool? We have written our own PyTest plugin that, yeah, kind of sucks, but mostly works. So it's like, it's good enough. But it means that we can have whatever control over it that we want. So that part's at least nice, I guess. Particularly Pythonic is also here. Hello, hello. K-Merc, welcome, welcome. Granger says, what's a test class? Yeah, I mean, that should be the correct question. Like, why are there classes? Why are they not all test functions? But you see, this is a very, very old Django code base, and so almost everything is class-based tests. Not PyTest split. No, we rolled our own. Why did we roll our own? I don't fucking know. Do I want to try and use a different one? Probably not. At least this one gives me the freedom to do whatever I want. But maybe we should have used something else, but it's fine. DataDev says, can I know your typing speed? So on this keyboard, I can do about 125. On a more standard keyboard, I can do about 140-ish. So, yeah. Maniac is also here. Hello, hello. Thank you for the resub at 16 months. It's good to see you again. I hope you are doing well. I appreciate your continued support. Welcome back. Strongly Type says, thankfully Django's code base is so complex that I keep finding bugs in my dev tool by simply running it through Django's test suite. Yeah. Yeah, Django kind of buggy. Django kind of buggy. No surprise there. Back Key says 120 plus. I need to see that. I mean, you'll see it as we write some code. It'll happen. Maniac says, what is test pollution? Aha, I was hoping somebody would ask. I have 2 videos about it, or several videos about it. But the core idea of a test pollution is you run a test, it should pass. You run another test, it should pass. If you run 2 tests together and one of them fails, one of the first test is modifying some global state that breaks the other test in some way. And that is what I don't even know if I coined the term, but this is what I call test pollution. Last time, I'm pretty sure I didn't coin the term, but every time I look for it, only my videos show up, so it's possible that I coined the term. Not that I need to take credit for it or anything, but that is the idea of test pollution. And in particular, this is triggering a lot of test pollution because it is reshuffling the tests in a way that they don't normally run in. Because normally, the tests get grouped in a very deterministic fashion, and now they've all gotten interleaved in a different order than what they typically would have. So we are going to take those interleavings and then find the pairs of tests that break and then hopefully fix them. And I've already fixed a couple of them. I can show you some of those, give you an idea of some of the things that I've fixed so far. I think I've only fixed 2 of them though, so maybe not that many. This is one. Yeah, okay, we got 3 good examples here. So here's an example where I identified this test running before this test would result in this crash here. Type error class dict, which was a very peculiar test failure. I didn't really understand what was going on, but the actual cool thing about this test failure is we have a job that periodically shuffles the tests into random orders. Shuffle test. Where is it? So many workflows here. Shuffle tests, which you can see is always red. Shuffles tests into a sort of random order. And I believe it was this shard. The shard? Not that shard. The shard? One of these shards hit exactly the same error. So I was like, yes, I'm fixing something productive. Is it this one? No. Was it this one? Yes, there we go. Type error class dict. The same error. So I actually fixed something there. But you can see, which one was it? This one. Yeah, so type error class dict. And so I found these pairs of tests, I looked at what they did and scratched my head a bunch, used the debugger a bunch, and realized that this little innocuous fixture here was actually mutating a global dictionary, even though it doesn't look like it, because it retrieves the value and then mutates it and then sets the value. So surely this shouldn't break anything, but yeah, this is just a reference to a global dictionary. And so this fucked up the rest of the tests. It forced them into Redis cluster mode. And the other test in the pollution, the functionality just doesn't work in Redis cluster mode. There's just that particular feature is not designed to work in a cluster for whatever fucking reason. S1Cube, thank you for the resub at 47 months, almost at that crazy 4-year mark. It's good to see you again. I hope you're doing well. I appreciate your continued support. And oh my goodness, I am so far behind on chat now. Where was I? Here. The Devil Kid is here. Hello, hello. They call him the Minter because he coined that shit. Ayo. Mr. Minter. Yeah. Basically, the teardown part of one test isn't right. Then it affects the other. That's one way. It could be the setup. It could be some just global assignment. It could be database state, although database state's supposed to get scooped between the 2 tests. But there's all sorts of like crazy global state in Django that could get mucked with, or database options, or all sorts of stuff can get messed up. So this is just one example of the global mutation. Particularly Panthonic says, wait, so even with class encapsulation, the tests are corrupting each other's state. Yeah, this is a reference to a global variable somewhere in this particular case. Or actually, I think this is a data. No, it had to be a global variable, otherwise it wouldn't work. But there's all sorts of things that can cause it, and so we're going to be debugging to find a bunch of them. So that's one example of a thing. Here's another test where the pollution was actually causing the test to pass rather than the test to fail, which is very interesting. So I found a test that is currently passing in the test suite, but when you run it by itself, it always fails. Every single time. Oh, it doesn't say the test name here, but the test name is here. Test truncates list at 50 entries. This test was always failing when run by itself. And the reason for this is actually due to some like hacky database bullshit that we do. It's just I made the test not create 52 organizations, because that's what it used to do. It used to create 52 of our biggest database object in the, well, actually, is it the biggest database? It might be. One of the most complicated database objects, for sure. It was making 52 of them, and I'm like, fuck that. Let's just adjust the pagination and test the pagination so we don't have to make 52 of these goddamn things every test. But the reason this test was failing is we have instrumentation on our database connections and transactions to make a multi-region setup work, and those kick in at the test level but not at the class level. And it turns out this is the only setup class in the entire code base. Somehow this is the only one, probably because this usually breaks, and in fact this triggers the database thing, and the database thing got mad because it's like, I don't expect this set of transaction nesting things to be present there. So undoing that, fix this, and then the test passes on its own. Gotta unpack that dict. Hey, Sarcastic Dante, good to see you again. Rolling right in with that. Camille says, you didn't answer how the date after last stream went. Dope or nope? That was fine. Fine. First dates are usually never spectacular. It was just a date. It was fine. Blueberry Jam, hello. What happens when you run the tests individually? Yeah, so that's one of the cases. Like some of the tests run individually fail, some of them pass. Depends. RM the test, problem solved. Exactly. What a class dict mistake. Yeah, exactly, Marcia. W Stream says S1 Cube. Hello. How you doing? We had one where there was an LRU cache function not cleared between tests. Yeah, that's another common one. Especially if your LRU cache is not entirely based on the inputs, if it's based on some other external state. So the cache is loading from the database. Yeah, exactly. That's a good example there. Camilos, thank you for the resub. Oh, not the resub, your first subscription. Appreciate your subscription. Welcome to Subdom, and congrats on your first fancy badge there. Python-w error in the test suite just got merged. Nice. We've been running like that for a while. I've been stamping down our warnings. We still have a lot of date time based ones. None list none times 52. Yeah, I don't know what the author of this code was thinking. Like, how do you know this, but you don't know this? Like, and how did no one in code review be like, bro, that's just range. What are you doing? But you know, it's not my fucking problem. That's someone else's problem. Outdated versions also here. Hello. Good to see you again. Looks like I'm the only person fixing bugs and regressions in Black right now. Does that mean I'll end up maintaining in a couple years? Probably. Okay, anyway, this was another one I fixed. This was another one that was a lot more obvious. There's this assertion error. Backend is already initialized once. And I basically tracked down the code that was doing this, and it turns out, well, I wrote a little helper so that it's difficult to fuck up. Basically, the way this was designed is you had to call this function and then remember to call this other one. And anyone who's written enough Python should be like, context manager! But basically what's happening is someone was calling init, and they did call reset on this one. That one was fine. But this one called init and did not call reset. Ooh, And so then when this one ran and then this test ran, this would crash. This one also didn't call reset. So if they ran in the opposite order, it would also fail. So I made a context manager that does the necessary bits. And so now you can't really run into this particular failure mode because it's forced correctly using the with statement. Also, this just set a global variable and then didn't undo it. So I also used the context manager to not do that. Yeah. Anyway, that's another one I fixed. You thought about the backend being initialized. I know it. Marsha did, yeah. Wraith with Incense, hello, hello. Just introduced dict unpacking to our code base tonight. Oh no. Oh no. Is this what your average workday looks like? No. This is just something that I'm like, I feel like I should fix this. I feel like I can fix this on stream, and so we're going to do that. Yes. All right, so, God. I have already found 2 other pairs of tests that we can work on. Oh shit, what was the other pair? Fuck, did I not write it down? Damn it. I might need to run downstairs. Well, we'll try and fix the first one, and then we'll look at the second one. I have another pair of tests that I found. Oh, also, I'm very heavily leveraging my detect test pollution tool that I wrote, which basically you give it a test list, you give it a failing test, and it bisects down to find the failing test, which is really awesome. Actually, you know what? I don't think I've updated my clone here in a while. Yeah, we're on Python 3.13 now, so let's see if I can get my development environment working. That'll be our first step of today. Git branch, git checkout. Yeah, last time it was upgrading Django, it looks like. Git branch -d. There's no way these old branches are necessary. Squash, index together this. Squash, index together this. Yeah, pull if only. I use derev. Well, work uses derev. I'm not using derev here. I'm using activator. This thing that I wrote. That's a lot less insane than derev. All right, it's Python 3.13. Oh, I don't have Python 3.13. Really? Oh, is this my... Oh, this is a 2204 machine. Is 2204 new enough to get 3.13? We'll find out. My bad password. Pandoxer, hello, hello, how you doing? La 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 ha 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 says, how do you get people to approve your PRs quickly? It depends. The answer is kind of oh no. Spooky workstream, it's true, DDLs. And spooky broken packages first. The fuck? Guess we can do this though. Oh, we have to do star this? That looks right. And this is 2204, so those are not a system package. This is fine. And then that should work in theory. What was that package using future f strings? I don't actually know. Future f strings. Let's see. PyPI reverse dependencies. Is there a way to look them up? This thing? There's no way this is gonna work, right? The answer's from 2022. Maybe not pick. Maybe not pick setup tools. I think this thing is dead. My internet's dead. Yeah. Yeah. GitHub. Libraries IO? Future F strings. You fucking kidding me? No. Never mind. Fuck that shit. It's like Airflow. Yeah, it was some fucking machine learning library. Some data sciencey thing. Notion says S1Cube. Yeah, we use Notion at work. I don't really like Notion, but it is what it is. Nah, dude. Does this minimize button not work? All right. Yay. Also, this reminds me, pip install Babby grammars upgrade. We're gonna get our latest version of our text editor. How far off were we? Oh, not that far behind. Frozen. Maybe first just using a to-do file. It's true. It's true. This is my to-do file. Literally, this has been in my to-do file since like the week I joined Sentry. These lines up here are like 3 years old. So I can get rid of. I'm pretty close to doing this. Do that. This is because LDB fucking sucks. It's not really a to-do, it's just like a note. We did this. Done. Still need to do this. Still need to do that. Do that at some point. I haven't upgraded MyPy yet. Someone else is doing this for me. Yeah, I think I can fix that at some point, but I haven't done it yet. Anyway, but yeah. You finally got the site to load? Does it actually load? Oh, it does load. God damn, why did it take so long? That's not what I want to do. Which one was, I think it was this one. Hydra ML, that sounds like the one. Sounds like the one I was remembering. But yeah, apparently a lot of things depend on future F strings that shouldn't, including a database? I'm not gonna try. Wraith Within says, Smartster must have been written by a really smart person. Would love to know that story. No, it's a fucking Django function. It's terrible. Smartster is like dumbster. It does not good things. Strong Type says, did you know if Kubernetes is running on a 24 cluster and your containers only given 2 cores to run, os.cpu count still returns 24? Yeah, they actually fixed this in Python 3.13. You want to use process CPU count. Yeah, which takes into effect schedule affinity. Emma, thank you for the resub at 60 months, 5 years. Hello, hello. It's great to see you again. I hope you're doing well. But yeah, they actually fixed this in 3.13. Which uses schedule affinity. Which is nice. Yeah, it's Django Wraith Within. Also, good to see you again. Welcome, welcome. All right. Is this gonna work? Oh god. Might work. I would be really surprised if this actually gives me a functioning development environment, because I don't think it's supposed to. Spotlight. I don't need that. Well, something started. Nope, shit's fucked. All right. Port is already allocated. Docker PS. Oh, that's why. Docker. How do I just shut down fucking everything? PS. Docker. First, we can do this. Chase says, "What do you do at Sentry? Seems cool. If you do today, you can see." Docker PS. Awk. Print $1. Grep. E to F 0 to 9. Xarts Docker. Stop. God, why is it taking so long? Yeah, the last time I worked on this machine was the old dev services setup. So now we have a new one. Oh, we got to this step, so that means that the container initialization worked. That's good. Oh, why did I do bang today when I instead wanted to do bang job? Well, I mean, you got there in the end, so that works. Snuba takes forever to become healthy because it does a bunch of dumb shit, and so wait for this. Wow. Okay, so that's crazy. Let's see if we can get this. Let's see if we can get the bad test to pass first off, so I can show you what we're dealing with here. No module name sentry. Tools dot fast editable path dot. Yeah, I'm bypassing some of the developer tools. Likes to snorkel instead of scuba? Yeah. I actually don't know the naming, why it's called snuba with an N. The funky name. Okay, cool. So we have a passing test. But if we run these two tests together, then it fails. Wow. And so we need to figure out why it fails. Wow. Assertion error stop iteration dot exit code. The fuck is that shit? The fuck is that shit? Alright, let's look at this file and figure it out. 258. CLI runner dot invoke. So something is crashing. That's great. Somebody does not understand grammatirize, which is great. So backup? What is this CLI runner thing? This code is all fucking terrible. Runner commands backup. So instead of getting the actual, oh fuck. Instead of getting the actual crash here, we're getting something else. Let's open the test up. Runner commands test backup 258. So one of the set of arguments is crashing. Do we know which one? No. It looks like it's always the compare, so let's look at that. Sentry F compare. There's a thing to get the crash, is there? Is this a click thing? That should just make it crash? Also, why did they do this? Oh, I guess because it's bytes IO and then IO bytes here. Surely there was a better way to do this, but we can, something in here is stop iterationing. So I guess if we try, we're just gonna do this the jankiest way that I know possible. Except exception, we'll do basic exception because I think it's stop iteration. Import pdb dot postmortem and then raise. In theory, we run that test again. Catch exceptions equals false. Oh. Should that be the default? Okay, well that clearly worked. Where does this thing come from? This. Oh, it's a click thing. We're gonna look at that thing. Click testing. This guy. What is this thing? Catch exceptions? Oh, that's in the invoke call. Oh, cool. Why is it default to true? Clearly that should default to false. Why the fuck are they doing it that way? 58. Catch exceptions equals false. Baro, thank you for the resub at 28 months. It's good to see you again. I hope you're doing well. Lint tool to ban it? Yeah, seriously, this should be the default. I don't. Why do they design it like this? But also, I'm realizing that my little try catch thing is not going to work because click is scooping up standard in and standard out, and so yeah. So that's not going to work. So we're going to set catch exceptions equals false, and that should hopefully get us a stack trace, and then we can use PDB to figure out what the fuck's actually going on. But I'm worried to figure out what is actually happening here. KMS client.asymmetric decrypt. Fake KMS client. Must be a fixture somewhere. I bet you gonna do some prediction here. I bet you that this is a session fixture and some other test is fucking around with the internals, and then this test is like, what the fuck, where's my session fixture? We'll find out. Wait, what? Where does this come from? Where does it come from? If not a fixture. Oh, is this one of the ones where you can make a fixture that has a different name? Why would they do that? What? Where does this come from? Is it from a third-party library? What? What the fuck? Okay, well, where does this class come from? We have the class there. Why? Why did they do this? Let's find where it gets constructed. What? What the fuck? How does this shit work? Oh, I already know this is hilariously over-engineered because I tried to stop it from being implemented this way, but now I'm worried. Now I'm worried. There's how many files references? Okay, it's not that many, so we can just read every one of them. Okay, this is where it's defined. It's suspiciously not used here. Also defined here. Mock KMS client, that's fine. So somebody has to pass it in at some point. Oh. And now, badge decorator. Yeah, so the problem is these are globals. And so if you mutate one of these, it's going to be present for the whole fucking process. So the easiest way to fix this is to do this. But like, why did they do this? So that'll probably fix this. I've actually never worked with new callable before in mock.patch. But I feel like lambda this type object. Yeah, this is what I thought was going to happen here. So we find all of those. I feel like this is just, the lambda is not necessary there. If new callable works the way I think it does, which I've never used it, so I don't actually know, I feel like it's supposed to construct the thing that's being passed to it. And so all these type annotations are actually wrong, because it's not receiving this, it's receiving type of that. But let's see if this fixes things. Hilariously over-engineered. Almost certainly this is the same problem. We'll undo that one too. But let's see what this guy is doing, because it's probably the same bug. Where do you come from? Why are we using a cloud build? What is... Aha, this has the same problem. And really, like, this doesn't need to be this way. This could just this could just be mock.mock. These attributes will get created automatically. I don't know why they did it this way. But it's fine. We fix it hopefully. Oh, I don't know. The pregman hook's installed. Channel point bet? I guess we would have lost. My Twitch name. Hello, welcome, welcome. Use trace malloc and get the allocation stack of the mock. I don't. Yeah. I don't think I've ever done that. Run the pad test in a set process? No, that'll be so slow. Typing in test and then wrong? Yeah. Alright, so I think this should fix it. If I understand how new callable works. But I also don't. Python 3 test mock. New callable. I need to specify a different class or callable object that will be called to create the new object. By default, async mock is used. Okay. Wait, what? Why does it? Why? What? E-management service client object is not callable. Oh. What the fuck? Okay, so they're patching out a class that gets built. So we don't actually want the instance of this. Is this supposed to be... How is it written? Oh, it's from Google's thing. Google Cloud, kill myself. KMS v1 services. Is service client. This is gonna be auto-generated garbage, almost certainly. So, are those methods supposed to be static methods or class methods? Everything seems to be a static method so far, but I don't see the one that I was looking for. How large is this file? Very large. Okay. Asymmetric decrypt. No, it is an instance method. Okay, so that one's at least instance. Get public key. Also an instance method. Okay, so what the fuck? Grimbook says, hello, dear sir, kindly. The title says it's a work statement, yet I am not working. Curious? Explain. It's true. It's true. You had it pretty quickly with grep. Definitely worth trying out trace malloc. Yeah, I wish I should learn how to use trace malloc better. Just mock the methods in the class with 3 mocks. Yeah, I think that's probably the better way to do this. Like, I don't know why they did it this way. Fuck. How do I do that? What's the easiest way to do that? Just make a context manager? Probably just make a context manager? Or like fucking mock out the whole thing. Like, does that class even need to exist? I don't think so. Let's try that. It's gonna be the easiest way. I bet if I just find this thing, get rid of it, we're good. Make the code simpler. Why does it pass through this one? That's a little bit annoying. I guess I can... Oh, why does this suck so much? I'm gonna patch it target foo equals x bar equals y. But it's not quite that. Like, we're trying to patch a class in a particular place. And like, I guess we could just patch these 2 methods. That's probably the easiest. But then they don't get... Then I have to change all the signatures of everything. It's really annoying. I have to do the same thing for the other one. There should be a YouTube short or Twitch clip where Anthony reads the what? I don't know what that is. This fucking sucks. I was gonna make a bad joke. I can't make that bad joke because I know the author of this. Good code changed like a ghost? Oh yeah. Yeah. I think there's a clip. I think there's a clip on Twitch. And so I could just edit that into a short. Oh, this is so fucking annoying. So what can I do here? National class with mock with an auto spec, but the thing is, it intentionally wants to make this method still work. So I'm trying to think of like the least shitty way to do this. I think I'm just gonna make a context manager that just patches these 2 things and returns a namespace with these 3 things in them. That would make it so I change the least amount of code. What is the real one called? This guy. This is definitely gonna get folded. Hello, underscore. God, it looks so ugly now. Oh, it looks so ugly now. I gotta say the class name has strong Java vibes. Yeah, it's well, the normal class that it's overriding is a Google class, and then yeah, I guess they just reused the name. If you don't want code to change, come over to scientific computing where the rules are made up and the points don't matter. Yeah, exactly. Is there a problem with the real double internet? I hope not. We'll find out. Do you actually need to yield anything? Yeah, because the tests almost certainly are like, what is the call count of this fucking thing? As opposed to just oh, I forgot the important part. As opposed to just letting them be their thing. But we'll see. I'm not super happy with this, so we might change this around. I still not have generator? I still don't have generator. I know, it's in collections ABC now, but I never remember where it is. Why is that here? Why? This should not be present in new code. Oh, well, it's fine. It's fine. And Vos Alta, hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Background music is perfect. Yeah, it's some like chill stuff. Also, Wolfred, how you doing? Good to see you again. Seeing Anthony read work code is just the best. I feel the pain. I could do this forever. Yeah, this shit sucks. That should be enough to find this, right? Oh. Okay. That's the one we're getting rid of. So, what did I call the thing? What the fuck? Oh my god. Ulvert said there's a slight possibility that the person who wrote it works is watching and gives zero, I mean 0 fucks and still shits on it. I'm gonna let Chad in on a little secret here. So there's very little chance. Okay. But I guess we're just gonna put this shit into here. But also, like, that does nothing. Side effect equals none. What is this local file descriptor? What are you? Well, this model names makes me nervous. This is Java as fuck. Why is there a type ignore here? Down the rabbit hole we go. What's the type ignore? I swear to God, if it's like, this is none. Like, well then just put a fucking assertion there. Don't type ignore it. Probably be some nasty union though. And you should just assert on the type you expect. Why is MyPy taking so long? Probably because I've never run it on this computer. That would make sense. Giant fucking union. Yeah. Okay. What is serialization? Oh, why didn't they just load the one that they wanted? Gross. Okay, well, we'll fix that some other day. But they should have just used the fucking deserialize for the particular key type that they wanted. There's always going to be one. Like, it's always going to be a very particular type of key. But that's a whole different thing. Mine Bitcoin, indeed. Confirmed Anthony anti-union. Well, IP unions, yes. Actual unions are good. Okay, so let's put this shit in here. And we don't need to do this. Self? No! Okay, this is not as simple as it seems. This is not as simple as it seems. Fuck. Yeah, because this is all stateful and shit. Okay, so we're gonna take a different approach to this, which is less invasive. By starting over. How do we rescue this fucking class from its nonsense? So these need to be initialized. But we don't want new callable at all, I think. Because now I understand what's going on here. This change was correct. Let's try this again. So not this file, just file. That's probably fine. This, I think we just need that. And that should be correct. But this is not right. This should be a should be a mock of some sort. Oh fuck. You know what? We're gonna try this first. If this doesn't work, I think I'm just gonna get rid of this class, and then I think that'll work. Are you trying to get banned, my Twitch name? That is the dumbest fuckery I have seen in chat in a while. Oh, I forgot to go new callables in the other one. Damn it. Oh, I did get rid of it. Okay, we're fine then. This one I didn't. Oh no, I didn't get rid of all of them. Yay! Boo boo boo. Well, this is not the one that we're changing, but we're also going to do it there too. Inint. Do 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 do. All right, let's run just this test. See if that works still. Probably not. Holy fucking imports, yeah. So glad I don't write Django. You have no idea. My skin is clear. My back doesn't hurt. Life is just better. Yeah. Oh, it's just a troll. Okay, well, I guess it's good that the auto mod stopped a troll, but the annotation should be type fake, shouldn't it? Well, I don't even think that's true because it's actually going to return a magic mock. So I don't actually think it's going to do what it's supposed to do. And these are clearly failing, so it's not working. I'm feeling around answers. How did the day go? It was fine. It was nothing spectacular. Was she like Blaz? No, thank goodness. Is there potential? It's kind of hard to know from a first date, but we'll see. Holy fuck, these tests are so slow. What the hell? I should have set max fail 1. Yeah, we're gonna control C max fail 1. Missing 1 required positional argument. Oh, does it not pass it along? I never used the decorator form. So I don't really know. Hey, what's up, Kexit? Hello. Do push-ups while the tests run? No. Okay, so patch sometimes does signature mutation, and I can never remember when it does or doesn't. Patch is used as a decorator and new is omitted. The created mock is passed in as an extra argument. New is omitted. You know what? I don't think we need this fucking thing at all. So I think we're just gonna get rid of it. Let's try that and see what happens. I kind of suspect that this entire class thing is unnecessary. Maybe this method is useful, but it's difficult to tell. What did you end up doing with Magic Python? Oh, I fixed it. I fixed it. I made a couple commits that I don't think will ever get merged. But I added support for PEP 585 by adding this single line of code here. Because for whatever reason, is there an example here? We'll just say x list int. This used to not be highlighted because of this bracket. This is a built-in types. And that's what that fixed. And then this adds support for PEP 695, which is the type, def, and class generic syntax. And so I just extended, I added type declaration because there's no type statement. I extended classes to have squackets and type parameters. And I extended, oh no, this is just more class stuff. I defined type parameters, which is very similar to parameters, but slightly different. And then, where's the function part of this? Oh, it's right here. This is the function part of this. But yeah, pretty easy. And then I regened it because it was all just a bunch of like metaprogramming garbage. Type parameter bytes like object is required, not magic mock. Is that what this is? Maybe? Let's see if we can fix that by just forcing it to pass through. Here, decrypt this one. So if we say this equals the original one dot this, I think you can do this. I think that works. We need to import that thing. Where do you come from? Oh, that's not what I wanted. Get grab dash b this. Go. Oh no, why did they do this? Why are they re-exporting it from this module? Nothing else imports it. Key management service client. Yeah, why did they do that? Key management service client. Yeah, there's surely no reason that they did that. Oh, Google Cloud, don't kill yourself. Yeah, you have so much to live for. I forgot a comma. And or Black deleted my comma. No, it's probably me. Holy shit, these tests are so slow. We have the same problem there. 259. What was the thing? Catch exceptions equals false? Something like that? Oh, this one is nasty. This one's gonna be a lot to unchangle. I wanted to try git annex, but packages 240. I've never actually used annex myself. Bytes like object is required, not magic mock. What the fuck? So I don't think it's this version path thing. I think it's I feel like this gets mutated in some way. This thing. Yeah, so this is not actually this. This is now a mock.mock, which is fine. But we actually need to do dot return value dot. Now it will work. Haskell dependencies. Oh. We got further. 264. Return value dot. They should pass now. And of course it does. All count equals len 2 versus 1. Is something calling reset on that? I think I can just do this, actually. And also these should be separate tests. My app keeps saying claim failed? Oh no. Okay, so that didn't actually reset it. Return value dot asymmetric decrypt dot reset. And I kind of suspect that I don't need you. But let's see. I should have only changed one thing rather than changing two things. What the fuck? Which test am I doing? Is that the problem? Am I looking at the wrong thing? 259? No, this is the right one. Let's just put a breakpoint here and see what we're dealing with and why this is being called twice or more or less times than it should be. And you want reset mock instead of reset? Is that what it is? Yeah, it is, isn't it? God damn it. Okay, well that. Let's go back to this. I think this is the simpler way to write this. Thank you, Imperial Q. I think I would have got there eventually. But maybe we have a passing test now. Maybe. Why is this cases looped and not parameterized? Because the person who wrote it did not know about parameterize, almost certainly. Yeah, also these are unit test classes, so I don't think you could use parameterize, even if you wanted to. Okay, we have a passing test now. Crazy. This is no longer that. It is a mock.mock. Do we have mock? We don't, but we can. Yeah. That's a wild import too. So now we gotta find all of these things and change them. And then hope that that doesn't break this test. Yeah. And then we gotta do it for the other file too. What the fuck does clear database do? God. I wanna know. Wild. Okay, well. I probably shouldn't do it this way. I should probably do it with -lf. But this will hopefully work. Hooray, we got a failure already. 477, and then we want to do catch exceptions equals false. Let's actually find all the invoke calls and do that earlier rather than later. Catch exceptions equals false. Import args. Easy way to do this. And then we can just say star import args. And we can do the same thing for export args. Leinster equals this. And then we can say star export args. Catch exceptions equals false. I got a lot of these, I guess. Why does it default to true? I don't know. Really shouldn't. I should copy paste at this point. Do that now. Gross. Why are there so many calls to this damn thing? Holy shit. Oh, and I fucked it up. There we go. My name sequence. There's way too much logic in these tests. Okay, now that we have that, we should be able to get a failure. But really I should probably run the whole thing and then LF. Not magic mock, no. Okay, so this test. What's this thing here? Oh, but this should be return value dot this. Code is default, so we don't need to do that. Return value dot. Return value dot. Oh, but we can just do reset mock here. And then these need to be return value dot. I can hate these types of tests where they're like, mock the world, assert it gets called in order with the right numbers. Why does this even happen here? I don't think this is needed. I don't think that's needed, so we're gonna comment it out and hopefully not regret. These standard tests are one giant unit test module. I want to split them up, but they reference the same generated test data. Do you have any advice on how to make that not awful? I actually think there's some examples of this in CPython where I want to say it's the syntax tests have a bunch of different files. And then there's like little helper functions and like there's a subfolder for the tests. Lib test. Yeah, like zone info. Zip test data, that might actually be almost exactly. Actually, this looks very similar to the structure that I was thinking of. You might be able to use this same structure. And since there's precedence in CPython, you might be good with that. And I think this little support module is where they put the little helper code that loads the test data and stuff. Wilfred says, I was about to say there's a library for detecting test pollution, but I saw the creator. it me. All right, we're gonna actually run the full suite and then use --lf to run just the failures rather than running these first 12 tests over and over and over. So this should suss out all the failures in the first pass. We have to do this for 3 files though. It's gonna suck. It's gonna suck. But what are you gonna do? F's in the terminal. Looking for stuff like that, but the 2 packages I looked at were packages with 1 file that had 95% of the tests. I mean, this is actually the same problem. This is just 95% of the tests too. I want to say there was another one. Maybe the pig generator. I feel like one of these two. Sure. Email is actually a package, so that kind of makes sense. There's a lot of just random shit in here. Like recursion.tar. Okay, cool. We have stuff now. I don't feel like I changed this test. I feel like I didn't change that test. This one makes sense, but I don't feel like I changed that test. Yeah, I did not change that test. Oh. Fucking A. It's literally testing that it gets an error. Well, you know what we could do? We could write this test better. We could say with itest.raises runtime error as exception info. This is how I would expect this test to work. Let's see if we fix that one. My test coverage on my project is so bad, but hey, I only test what is important. I mean, that's fair. I don't know why this test is written this way. Surprisingly not a syntax error. I forgot the equals. I forgot the equals. And I'm out of water. Damn it. Alright, I'm gonna go fill my water. We'll be right back, and then we'll continue working on these tests. So I'll see you in a sec. Hello, I'm back. No, stream didn't end. It says BRB. It's right on the screen, Vinit KME. Also, hello, hello. How you doing? All right, let's figure this one out next. Almost certainly the mock paths being wrong again. Oh no, this one's different. Oh wait, no, this one is supposed to be an error as well. Okay. What path does that raises this? And it looks like they don't actually assert anything else, so fixed. I bet this one is similar. Yeah. Technically, I could just put these back, but I feel like catch exceptions is a best practice, and I will probably write a linter to do that at some point. Insert message dot starts with. Yeah. And then I thought we already fixed this one, but maybe it's like a subclass thing. No, it's not. It does that raises a runtime error. You should always raise a more specific exception than runtime error. But practices are. Okay. Actually, I think making good progress here. It's gonna be the same deal. Oh, doesn't actually do any assertions on it. Easy. Let's do -lf. All the data format test seems to put all their code in a 30,000 or 3,000 line mega test file. Ah, nice. I love to see it. I mean hate. Only 6 failures now. Improvement. Name error. Did a random linter. Not needed anymore. Decryption error not found. Oh, that's because I had a typo. I still spelled it wrong. Nice. Okay, so that should fix a couple more. While that's going, deal. This is the bitch. Yeah. The modules are split out like async IO, but those don't have to use test data. Yeah. Makes sense. I thought of a silly lint earlier today, which is if somebody does this, I see this all the time where people think that you need to use the global statement to read a global, but you only need it to reassign it. And Flagate doesn't care about this. It's completely fine with this code. Well, minus our shitty Flagate plugin. But really it should be like, you have an unnecessary global statement here. Not that that's a common thing that it should need to lint against, but it's certainly a common mistake that I see all the time. I was maybe going to, I guess, well here, this is the to file for work. Might be an interesting one. But anyway, back to this. This is almost certainly one where the mocks are different. Oh, that's not what this one. Reset, yeah. Oh, dot return value dot. Return value dot. Way. Fix all these. Gonna be the same thing. Why does it do this here? No reason for that. Okay. But we've changed some other stuff, so we'll probably have to rerun the whole module at this point, but vibe coding without knowing how to code is like flying a plane without knowing how to drive. Hopefully it's not commercial. Yeah. I don't know what that means, but yeah. Yeah. We fixed some of them. This is probably a raises. Why? Too many values to unpack. Probably this has more arguments. Too many values to unpack. Expected one. Why do you have multiple? Find out. Fetch exceptions equals false in a pytest.raises. Yeah. So normally this thing gobbles the exceptions, and that seems like a bad behavior to me, so I'm forcing it to not do that. Granted, I probably didn't need to change this test at all to fix this bug, but this seems like a good improvement anyway. There are two arguments. Do this, I guess. And then we will LF again. Although I could probably have already started working on the second failure. JSON decode error. Oh. Yeah. It is literally like this. Look at how much simpler this is. Probably the same deal. What the fuck? What the fuck? Importer mock function. Yeah, there's a much easier way to do what they intend to do here. Wow, so much easier. We don't need a whole function. Okay, but that doesn't actually help me understand here. Oh. Yeah, maybe we remove. Oh, fuck, I want this here. Why is this? Why do they need this? Import integrity error exit code. I'm just gonna get rid of this. Let's try that now. Remember when I almost got unpack error added Python? I do remember that. I don't remember why they were like, no. Too minor of an addition, maybe? Double has no attribute mapped. What the fuck is that? What? What? What did I do? So much green? Oh no. Yeah. Hey, what's up, short shot? Hello, hello. How you doing? Damn, I feel like we're only gonna fix one file here. Is error true? Well, that's not what I expect. How are you? Result. If is this result RPC import error. Okay, I must have not mocked the thing that I wanted properly. Get importer for model. Get importer for import extra service dot get importer for model. So we get import by model. Let's see what happened to our mock here. Oh wait, it's not side effect, it's fucking return value. Duh. I thought this was an exception. Or dumped. Breakpoint here. Breakpoints don't really work in this thing, which is kind of annoying. You're recommending a chair that is below $200. I've been looking for some on Amazon and find for even $120. Looks good. However, I wonder how people are choosing. I know my chair is not very good, but I like it. Do I have a link for it? Oh, I do. This is the chair that I have. Oh, it is way more expensive than it was when I purchased it. Holy shit. Never mind, it is not under $200. This expensive now? Oh, some of them are even more expensive. Ugly colors are cheaper though. Ooh, the black frame looks kind of nice, but not $100 more nice. Never mind. I thought I had a cheap chair, but it's no longer a cheap chair. All right, let's run this without -lf, and then we get to work on the next file that has the same set of failures. Hooray! Fucking A. It is weird that this returns an exception. Also, why? There's no way that's needed, right? There's no way that annotation is necessary, right? Oh, does this machine have not very many views? Oh, it has a decent amount. Yeah, it shouldn't be lagging. Reveal type is any. What the fuck? Why? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Why? Why? Why are you just fucking callable? Oh. Wow, it doesn't even take the model type? Hmm. Do these other ones, are they at least properly typed? Oops. RPC import results. Yeah, these are typed properly. Not that one though. I guess it's abstract, so MyPy's probably like, that's chill. But I phrase. Okay, anyway, I'm not gonna fix that. But this bothers me. Oh, sweet! This test is passing now. Alright, now let's fix the other ones. What did I change here? Yeah. Oh. I'm probably gonna split this commit up into the stuff that actually changes stuff. Doing. And the actual stuff that fixes stuff versus the things that don't fix stuff, but yeah. Yep. Got a lot more failing in this one. Probably because it's all the same failure mode, but very first test in this file is failing, so that's interesting. Here. Speed has this fake KMS client. But where does that come from? Oh, because we're actually getting rid of that. Oh. Holy fuck, there's so many mocks here. Oh, I fucked that one up. Oh well. I'll get it on the wraparound. Oh my god. This sucks so much. Ugh. We'll have to fix that other one too. Gross. There's so many keys. Okay, so this is the actual thing. So I don't think we need to do this. What? What is this line doing? Oh my god. Lines do nothing. All right, let's try this again. What the fuck is going on? I don't get why it's bad. It's just code that looks like it does nothing, but it's definitely calling a property for its side effects. You cracking someone's code or yours? This is work code. This is definitely not my code. But wow, we fixed a bunch of the tests already. Good job, us. One required positional argument. It's weird. Why did it not get it from here? This is why I hate mocks. So these all mutate the signature. There are 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, right, because we broke this one. Need to do this one. We broke that one too. Need to do this. Didn't need to do that either. Let's try it again. Gotta go with good luck with the mock out, right? With so much happening in tests, you need tests for the test. Yeah. Yeah, so the problem with that underscore equals file thing here is there's this file property, and a side effect of it is to assign another variable, which is fucking nonsense. You just shouldn't do that. I don't know why it's done that way. Also, this is sort of nuts because it creates a temporary directory and then writes some files into it just to load the bytes and put it into a file object? No idea why it's done that way. Okay, so now we have actual things to fix, which is good. I'm pretty sure these are all the same thing. Test valid, no retries. So I'm embedding make build client or KMS client, and then not R. It should match all of our fuck ups. These need to be dot return value. Just copy. Well, I bet if I change this to a look behind, invalid regex. Does it not need the equals? Oh well. Never mind, won't do it as a look behind. But if I did it as a look behind, then the cursor would be at the right point, and I wouldn't need to tab over to these. Get slightly faster to do this. Oh, I can just do find and replace. Capture this, and then we need to also capture this first. The non-capturing group, capturing group. And so we should be able to do \1 return value dot \2. \1 return value dot \2. Hell yeah! Let's fucking go, baby! Yeah, these would have been a big pain in the ass to do these all by hand. PyTest raises exception. That makes me so nervous. That is a foot gun pointed right at face. Holy fuck, there's so many of these. Oh, what are those ones doing? I don't want to know. Okay. Find these ones. And fix those. Then we try again. Massey says, this is the moment where you need to waste 5 minutes crafting the perfect regex. I didn't waste 5 minutes. I spent like 15 seconds on it. And it did exactly what I wanted to do. And look at all these green dots. Wow, I'm so good at regex. We'll ignore those red dots, but... Assert 2 equals 1. There's probably just a reset missing there. Shouldn't be too bad. Test timeout something something. So it runs these twice and doesn't reset them. So we probably need to just reset all 3 of them at the beginning of these. Take cloud build client dot reset mock. These should be 2 separate tests. They should be parameterized, but life. Okay, so I bet these other tests are structured exactly the same way. Yeah, the answer is yes. Take cloud build client dot reset mock. Let's see if this one is the same shit. It is. Look at that. Why is this looping over a set? Don't do that. Now I gotta find all the other ones. For / in curly brace. Yeah, don't do that, kids. Don't loop over set. Good. Undefined order. Sarcastic Donna says I miss running Python. This is making you miss running Python? This code is awful. Wow, test passing. Let's run them all. But we have more to fix. Mock. I should use find and replace. But it's more fun to type it out, so we're just gonna type it out and not. I'm hoping I'm not wasting my time. Wow, all the tests passed. Look at that. That wasn't so bad. Unit test import mock. See if we got our regex. Okay. Find our call counts equals 0. Really, you don't need that or this. And then run that test. Should be a pretty easy fix. I almost feel like we got that one right just off the bat. Yeah, look at that. Okay. So we can add that one. One more file to go. It's not that long of a file. We'll just do them all manually. I forgot to get rid of those and the other ones. Oh, that's not what I want. Unit test, import mock. I bet I fucked it up in the other one too, now that I think about it. Is that this file? Mock. Nope, I did it right there. Cool. Cool. Let's test describe. It's better than what I usually do at work nowadays. Anytime I get to use Linux, I'm grinning like an idiot how fast things are. Right. Right. Wow. That was easy. Now I wonder why this thing had its other thing on it. Kind of weird. But I guess we not complaining. Oh, this is why that import was there. Literally for this line. Funky. This stat is negative, right? Negative by a lot. Okay, let's see if we can find those other ones. Get grep side effect equals none. Those are all not this, but the same mistake. Maybe that's where they copied it from. And there's no more of that call count stuff, so that's good. All right, let's look at what our get reset dot get diff. See what we did here. So get rid of that class. Great. Fix up this. Do I even split this into separate PRs? Question. That all seems fine. Most of the like split to a separate PR would be the catch exceptions equals stuff. Which sort of seems like it should be a separate patch. But do I care enough to bother? We haven't even gotten to that part of the diff yet. This is all the other file. Yeah, that code just looks awful. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, here's where the catch exception stuff changed. But like, I feel like it's an improvement. Yeah, we're just gonna put it all in one patch. Fix relocation test pollution. Fix test pollution caused by global mocks. Yeah. And now we make it a PR. Just in time for me to clock out for the day. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Alright, what was the original PyTest command that we had? Oh, I'm not gonna be able to find it, am I? Oh, it's this one, right? Oh, do I have the output though? I never clear, so surely it should be up here somewhere. That's too far. Here we go. This was the original failure. Hooray. Oops. A couple of things here. Catch exceptions equals false hides the actual failure of the click command. I put that on all the evoke calls so it is easier to debug and validate missed exceptions using standard PyTest tooling. The actual bug is caused by the now deleted. What was that thing called? Imagine clocking in and out. I'm saying that facetiously. I don't actually clock in and out. To just mock the class directly, entirely avoiding this class a problem. Yeah. Giant fucking patch. But most of it's fine replace. Sort of. Okay, test process. No, this is different thing. This is different thing. Yeah. Okay. Create pull request. I'm sad because I didn't get to show you detect test pollution today. Just the results of it. The one that I found. But maybe if I don't have meetings tomorrow, we'll do some more of this tomorrow. This is the one we fixed, right? Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Tinker and Think. Thank you for the gift subs. Welcome to Subdom. Verstanchev, the Black Box, BS Hammer, Robotic Head, and Classic Carabel. Welcome to Subdom. Thank you, Tinker and Think. I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Hello. Wait, you stream, right? Your name sounds familiar. I know you've been in my chat before, but I feel like you also stream. Do you stream? Am I tripping? No, you don't stream. You sound like somebody who streams. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? Have fun clocking out. Yeah, you came here right as stream ended, Tinker and Think. Or is ending, because I'm a 9 to 5 worker. Every time I come here, you make me a streamer. That's so funny, because I'm pretty sure yeah, did I say that the last time too? Oh man, you haven't been here in years. But I'm pretty sure I said that the last time too. Oh yeah, actually in 2022 you said, now I feel like streaming, I will try Go. I wonder, who am I confusing you for? That's the weird part. Like, who do I think you are? Who do you think you are? How do I make a pun about streaming? Damn it. No, it's too late. The joke's no longer funny. Shit. DL says I have meetings all day tomorrow, so I won't be able to attend this meeting. Rip. Rip. I know I have one meeting tomorrow, but it's games day. We do games on Friday with my team. But anyway, that's gonna wrap us up for today. We managed to fix 2 tests in 2 hours. That's a great use of time. Only 124 more to go. Smile. Although I think like 80 or 100 of them are all just one thing that I just need to fix in one place, and that'll cascade to fix the rest of them. So I will probably run a bunch of bisections off stream so that we have more pairs of tests to fix for next stream, and then we'll tackle those. But yeah, that's gonna wrap us up for today. Let me do my little spiel. Oh, I don't even have another window open. What am I doing? My name is Anthony. I upload educational content to my YouTube channel at youtube.com/anthonywritescode, where you can watch crazy videos like Python has dictionary unpacking now? How is that possible? Python's not supposed to have dictionary unpacking. I don't know, that's a fun video. It's a very, like, I'm smirking through the whole fucking thing because it is such a cheeky video. Anyway, if you missed any part of the stream, I upload those on my VODs channel, anthonywritescode-vods, so go subscribe there as well. Tinker Thing says you still have the same table? Same desk? Yeah, both desks. Wait, 2022? Yeah, no, I got one new desk after that, but I'm in a different spot now. I believe it's FAQ setup, which is still the old video, but it's close enough. Yeah, 2021 is the last time after that. But yeah, I'm in a house now. I own a house, Tinker and Think. Crazy, right? I mean, technically the bank owns it because there's a mortgage, but eventually I'll own it. But yeah, that's gonna wrap us up for today. Oh, join the Discord. That's where I announce streams and we hang out and have a good time and shoot the shit. And yeah, there's questions channels and fun other social channels as well. Go hang out there. That's gonna wrap us up for today.